So we sit together in our circle, having spent a little time in meditation, moving ever deeply within our core. As we simply breathe into our beingness within, relaxing down into the body, our crown opens. We find ourselves moving into our heart and connecting into our circle. We feel the presence of each other, and we begin to come into resonance with the energies of the Arcturians that are always with us, of course, and the many beings who are sending their energies to us at this time. You may have noticed, I'm sure, that whenever we make the call, the response is instant. The energies that we received over in Easter, particularly on our retreat on Monday, Easter Monday, were really quite exceptional. So I'm sure we will all be receiving those energies as a group today. The higher frequencies and the closer presence of the higher beings is of course wonderful. Some of you may also be experiencing at this time that you are being challenged. Think of it as a challenge which your soul is presenting to you. How strong is your ego self, your lower self and your negativity? And how strong is your light? Can you move out of the ego self when it is distressed or negative, back into the higher frequencies of your divine self? We have angels all around us, and our guides and teachers there to assist instantly. We do need to call upon them, for this is the time when it is very important for us to remain in balance, in the highest frequency possible within our high heart space. Knowing this, if you enter into difficulties, if you fall into a lower frequency, a lower vibration, you must remember to call on assistance. This assistance is being offered like never before. They will raise you. They will return you to balance. They simply need your call, and for you to give them the space to enter. So let us move upwards now in frequency, returning to the higher realms of light. As we simply intend this You may experience the Arcturian consciousness around you, already lifting you, working with your energy bodies. As we simply allow this to take place for us, we have such a relaxation in the body. The mind attachment is no longer as strong as it was, and we find it easier through relaxation in the body to center our focus, our attention around the heart. We know so well the importance of coming into our heart space and living our daily life from there. For whilst we are of course in an ascension process, we are also upon the third dimensional earth plane. And it is our job, so to speak, to bring the two together. As the frequency of our lower self rises, as more and more clearing takes place for us, so more and more of our fifth dimensional self is able to descend into the physical being. Feel the Arcturian crystal temple consciousness which is surrounding our circle, and moving into each one. You simply let it in. It pulses within your heart and throughout your body, a new frequency of spiritual light. No longer distracted by the human mind. You enter ever more deeply into receptivity from the higher realms of spirit. It is blissful, divine, peaceful, and joyful. And you simply surrender to it. And we remember our circle, our group, as we send our heart energy around our circle. This magical and powerful connection, amplifying the heart energy of each one of us and bringing a quantum power into the group, assisting everyone in whatever they need. Of course, all those on YouTube are included in our circle, as we also invite to join us all star seeds upon the planet who may wish to come into our circle. And it feels as if many enter. And we feel the power of love building within our circle. Let's take a few moments to simply allow ourselves to experience this love within our circle. The more deeply you're able to relax your body, the more of this light and love will be able to enter, to move through you, and to increase the opening within your high heart, as through your softness and gentleness, divine love flows through your heart, and as this love fills your body and aura, gradually you become love. You know love. You know that you are love. And as you enter more and more deeply into divine love within your heart, it even extends to love of self. So, for you rise beyond judgment, and once you have also risen within yourself into the higher frequencies of the heart, you find that the lower self, full of insecurities, low self-worth, fears and worries, is no longer present in you. So we rest in peace. The Arcturians having brought into balance for us our four bodies: mental, emotional, spiritual and physical, bringing us into such an alignment, and now able to shimmer our aura into a higher frequency. Nothing to do, nothing to get, nowhere to go. Rest within, in that place of non-doing, where all is done for you. You gradually learn about surrender. What does it truly mean? And what is it that needs to surrender? It is, of course, the ego self, which needs to surrender to the divine self. The ego self uses the mind. The divine self rests within the heart and is always silent. As we move more and more into the heart, our crown chakra open, we gradually surrender to the divine flow, surrendering to the divine, one's higher self. It is actually the truth of who you are that we surrender to. The higher self, of course, always in alignment with divine will. So as we surrender to the self within, we come into oneness with divine will. As you continue to move more deeply within and to rise ever higher in frequency, you come into the eternal now of the eternal self, expanded, your consciousness no longer trapped in limitation, but you can feel your presence throughout the galaxy. You know yourself to be a being of light, and you know that you are love, that you are limitless, that you are eternal. You look upon the ego self and the physical body with great love and compassion for all the experience human life has given you. But from this higher perspective, you see that it is just not the truth of who you are. It was simply experience, assisted by the Arcturians now. Spend a few moments as you experience your truth, your presence, your light, yourself as consciousness, as you look clearly upon the human self, the ego mind, the physical body, the emotional body. This will allow you to free yourself from much of your identification with experience, with identity. It will free you very much, allowing your consciousness to soar. This higher perception is only available to you at a certain frequency, and we raise you in frequency. Be still, be silent, allow. We recognize that you still need much healing. So we place each one of you now in our Arcturian healing chamber. Feel comfortable, relaxed and safe in our beautiful Arcturian blue light. And this chamber is also filled with the violet light. Whilst we work with you with our technology of healing, the violet flame is also with you, swirling in vortices all around you and within you, clearing from every cell of your body density and heavy memories. Various emotions may surface within you. Sadness is a very common one. Let go of the past. It no longer exists except in memory, which is dissolving. For in the present, there can be no sadness. In your eternal I am presence, all is joy. And Goddess Hathor has also entered into your healing chamber as she brings to you her energy as a being who has cleared all shadow, all darkness, and returned to her perfection. She stands before you and gives you her experience. The purity of one's being beyond the shadow. It is your choice whether or not you accept her gift. For it requires of you an intention to let go of your past. So step outside of your healing chamber now, and we are all in a circle around the crystal in the crystal temple. Emanating from this crystal is the brilliant light of the Christ. It is amplified here for you to receive it, having passed through the central sun, through your sun, as you focus upon this crystal. You may wish also to focus upon your sun, for outside of time and space they are one. The brilliance of this light grows ever brighter, and it enters in to the deepest core within your high heart, which is awakening more and more. the radiation emanations from your sun becomes more powerful each day. Simply focus through your third eye with your sun. Send your heart energy to your sun and feel how your sun responds to you. The consciousness of your sun, the soul of your sun. And as you receive, we place over each one of you a pyramid of light. Your pyramid is filled with blue light. Feel the comfort, the safety, the well-beingness of being in this pyramid of blue light. And the joy of connecting and receiving from your sun. And the light of your sun penetrates deep within your heart, deep within your being. And you make a choice to let go of your sadness, your fears and your worries, and to be in the light of your sun. If you need a little more help, simply ask your multitude of angels that surround you to support you and lead you forward in your path to the light. The new earth is already with you and surrounds you now. Visualize it as you wish it to be. And see yourself simply stepping into it. The love light which we are sending to you will continue to grow in strength. It is as Archangel Michael said, we will blow a wind and nothing will be able to resist it, and all the old will simply fall away as you choose the light. He is, of course, here with us now. We ask him to use his sword of light to cut all cords and attachments, and visualize this. You are being cut free to enter into your freedom. Freedom from your own chains. Archangel Michael continues to bring to you his energy. You can feel, experience his power within you. You may ask for your pyramid or blue light whenever you wish, and it will be with you. You may return to the crystal temple whenever you wish and gaze upon the brilliant crystal, healing, activating. Placing into your consciousness higher knowledge, and stimulating within you your own inner wisdom. It is time to open up your connection to your higher mind. Connected, of course, to your heart. So much is taking place within you. You will soon find it difficult to keep up. So we remind you once again of the importance of grounding, both for yourselves and for Gaia. As you bask in these energies, bring them down into your foundation, through your lower body, and into Gaia's heart and core. Be at one with her, always in resonance with her. And she will assist you in holding your balance. Spend a few more moments in bliss, in light and love. This will become your permanent state of being. As you continue to practice Hold in your light. Hold in your energy in the highest frequency. It is simply a return to what always already is. Begin to feel your presence within the body, the physical sensation of the body, and the body's connection to the earth. Feel the higher alignment which we have given you all. How much stronger the presence of self is within. Your I am. Be open to accept the new self. As the old gradually fades away. And you are ready now to open your eyes, to be in both worlds at once, simultaneously, the third dimension and the fifth dimension, for you are the ones to bring heaven to earth.